Hi guys, this is just a quick review. I've just taken delivery of this unit from Amazon, which is a docking station for charging purposes for Samsung Galaxy Note, which is the original Note, not the Note 2. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if the slot on the Note 2 will be the same as the Note. It may well be. By all means, if you have a Note 2 and you used to have a Note, then please add the comment so other people can see that it will also fit. So this came from Amazon. I think, even though it was maybe dispatched from the UK, it could well be from China because the communication that I got from via Amazon, translated English, was a bit odd, albeit polite, but it came in a few days anyway. The physical quality of it is actually quite good. It's not too light. It feels fairly robust. So we've got the main beauty of this, why I brought it, was you've got the inner slot for the battery, so while your phone's charging you can charge your backup battery as well. You've got a little USB tooth pin there, which your phone will slot onto. It feels really robust actually. There doesn't appear to be a lot of play, but believe it or not, there is play there, because when I had a little muck about with it, and when I put the phone in, it would actually not connect. And I think the reason that is that there is a bit of play. See, if I let that lean forward there, got a little bit of play there. Now you've got to be careful here, because if you might have had this with phones in the past. In fact, when you plug in your Galaxy by your bedside at night, if you move it slightly, you hear the old beep 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 going off, because it's connected, then it's not connected, it's connected, not connected, and just all that basically does is pisses off your other half trying to get some sleep. So if that does happen, if you put it in and it doesn't appear to connect, we get your little lightning symbol up here over the battery. All you got to do is to, even though it doesn't feel like it's moving, just push the pin in towards the unit. Just push it in a fraction, and then try it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll plug that in a minute. Before I do, this comes with the USB power lead, which is just basically your micro USB to normal USB, which obviously you can plug in for power and to the computer. Of course, you've got one already, so it's always good to have a spare. However, the other reason why I think this has probably come from abroad, even though it may be sent from a UK warehouse, is the fact that it comes with the European 2-pin. And of course, us Brits, we like to use the old 3-pins, don't we? Even though they're usually more bulky. So it does come with that, but of course it's powered by the USB, and chances are you've got a gadget which powers it at home. If not, they're about £5, £6 off eBay, Amazon, etc. So if you haven't got one of those at the moment, you're going to have to use your computer, or if you have a hi-fi system that you can plug in a USB stick, I think you'll find that will actually power your gadgets as well, as long as the hi-fi is on. So you'll have to do that. Like I said, I've got one of these, which is a 3-pin, nice neat one there, so I could use that. That's actually from a motorcycle comms gadget. Also from an old phone which I use on my new phone now. I've got the 3-pin there, which has got the USB, so I'll just plug that in and away you go. Now on the back here, it might appear that it's got an AC adapter and the USB power adapter, stroke putting it into your computer, possibly even your hi-fi. Your hi-fi's got the USB slot on it that allows the music to pass through, not just not just to let you control it from there. So again, depending on what hi-fi you've got, then obviously that's nice because you'll be able to put that by the hi-fi and control like a jukebox. So I'm assuming, and only assuming here, that because I've got the music symbol by it, that you can use a 3.5-inch jack to a 3.5-inch jack, and play that through the musical input. But don't quote me on that. You have to try it. It's probably designed for your headphones when you're at your bedside, even though you can use headphones at the top, but you might prefer it that way, so the lead doesn't get in the way. So you've got your 3.5-inch jack headphone there and your USB power lead, which also plugs into the computer. There's nothing much to it. It's got a hole there for whatever reason, probably so you can grip it. In the middle, which is the key feature why I like this particular dock, which is made by AVANTO, whoever the hell they are, and that's basically, I've no idea what that hole there is for. If anyone does know, please do tell me. Doesn't look like it serves any purpose. So you've got the internal slot there, which you can, of course, plug in your spare battery while your phone charges, or you can just leave that on there while you take your phone away, and when you come back just rotate them around. So I'm going to plug this in now. Okay, got the red light on there for the power. Not sure if that changes when you put it in. Let's have a little look. Let's just make sure I've got this corrected again now. Yep, there we are. You might not be able to see it, but at the top there, there's a little lightning symbol over the battery, which indicates it's being charged, and so that's obviously just indicates that the power is getting to the unit. So if I take that off now, it's still lighting up. Now whether that will change if I take the battery out, I know it's never that healthy to do, is it? But no, I haven't got any nails before you ask. So just use that. Yeah, so that goes green now. So obviously green is indicating the power's on, but it's not charging because there's nothing in it. So if there's no battery in it and there's a phone in it, doesn't go red. So that's quite useful, and I'll tell you for why. Because obviously the phone itself, there's a symbol up here to tell you it's charging. So if I take that off, so that light there is to indicate, one, that the thing's plugged in, ready for your phone to be charged, and two, when you put your battery in there, that'll go red, saying it's charging. I assume, and it will be logical, that when that goes green, it means that's charged, which will probably take a long time, because this is actually a really powerful battery I brought, and it needs to be on continuously for 8 hours, so which I will have to do today. So we put them both on together. That's made the old 2 chimes saying that it's plugged into USB, and that will now so that's indicating it's now charging, so that's fine. That's really all there is to it. Again, I'll just reiterate with this pin here, if you find that you are playing around with it, thinking, oh, that's loose, that's sort of that's rocking forward a bit. If you do that and then you put the phone back on and it doesn't connect to the power, then that's probably because you've bent this a little bit. It is setting quite strong though, so it will take a little bit of fiddling. So just have to push that back a tiny bit. You probably won't even feel that you've pushed it back because it only needs to be a little bit. And in doing that, it'll go in at a very micro angle, really slight angle, which will allow that to bite as it goes in. If it goes the other way, it won't. A bit like when you plug that in on your bedside, and every time you move the phone, it makes that 2-pip sound, which just annoys your other half. Just gets you elbowed because she's trying to sleep. So that's pretty much it. And the beauty of that is, if you do take this off and move it, I'd hold it down. I wouldn't hold it towards you. If you are going to hold it towards you, you're going to have to sort of put your thumb on there if you're going to be in bed sort of typing on it, because that will rock forward and that will bend the pin. So, and if you keep doing that, then that will get weak and will break. So then all you'll have is a really posh desktop charger for the battery itself, not the phone, and just a cradle for the phone that won't actually charge. Unless you drill a hole through there. It's getting a bit elaborate now. I'm waffling. Right, that's pretty much it. I got that from Amazon. Purchased from AVANTO.